I don't know what I'm defending her. I don't know much about narcissism. And what make us? Who are us? Perhaps she got triggered as well.
She
And
did.
trigger was so
Hmm.
there's a lot of pain right there. Sometimes I feel that I just jump into conclusion before allowing the person to explain themselves. I just like to finish my thought. Like right now, I'm just feeling really attacked right now. I don't know what triggered that person. I don't know if she's gonna be okay after this. Trigger doesn't bring us anything pleasurable. My brain is gonna be overwhelmed. I will have to find a way to soothe myself after we turn off this meeting. And it seems
Ooh.
that we all have been triggered. Do we want to be triggered, or we want to recognize our triggers and be able to use a healthy coping skills in order to continue our lives? Definitely agree with you, but he's being a leader of this group was supposed for him to step up and say, "Hey, knowing
What
you
should I have done?
guys,
No, he's a
no, no, no,
facilitator.
now it's just playing with words right now."
What should I have done differently?
I'm not saying that we should or should not, but if
Okay.
I am a facilitator in a group, I need to make sure that the people who attend the group they feel safe and they can express themselves and not feel attacked. I don't know why I'm defending her, but that's the reason that she said that we all fly monkeys, and I know where she's
She said
coming
I
from.
was a flying monkey. She said I was a
No,
flying
she said you guys are flying monkeys. And the thing is, when we step to save someone, we kind of prevent a harm to come, right, to that person. But if we do that over and over again, when that person is going to learn the skills to save themselves. But me, as an outsider, I think that was his job.
My job
Some
to what?
man, it's just fucking playing with me right now.
No, he's not.
I
So
mean, just
Claudia,
It
it's
is. It's
being
just like
real.
like your job, my job. I think you should take some responsibility and
no,
accountability
Okay.
to make sure that everyone in the group feels
why?
safe. So I'll be back on the next group.
Go
I
ahead.
want to hear his perspective. Yes, and I just want to hear his perspective on this because if this is going to cause me more harm than good, then I have to say that's not a group for me. And I am open, but if he's a facilitator of the group, I need to know his opinion about Michelle and how he felt it. I'll be back, but I have to realize that's not a safe place. It's just like anybody can show up, they can tell you anything that you wanna say, and we're gonna be triggered again. And I just wonder where the healing is coming. If you keeping trigger and triggering and trigger again, so
Yes.
your brain is always in a hyper vigilant mode. So when you're able to decrease your nervous system and be able to go through healing, because I don't want to defend myself against another narcissist. I don't want to have that experience again. I created an aversion to that. So if I create an aversion to that, I recognize the red flags. I think that's the point, right? We come here to recognize red flag, recognize the trigger, recognize the inner child wounds that we have to work on it, and start promoting healing. I don't think that was really healing, except that phrase that I'm gonna talk with my therapist about it. I loved it. That was like, because how many times I tried to prove myself that I was trying to be honest. Except that. I'm not saying that this was not a great group. What I'm trying to say is, where is the healing on this? Because I'm really worked up right now. My nervous system is really high right now. But why should we stay? I think in my mind we should
30
all have
seconds.
left. I'm not
Catch
targeting
up.
him. I'm
Why
not
we
targeting him.